Hi Virgo, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is your love reading for February 2018. Guys, just to show you what I'm using Romance Angels for your advice reading. I'm using the Thelma Tarot for the main reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's coming in for Valentine's for you guys. So, Universe Spirit, show me Virgo and love. What's coming in for Virgo? And this reading is geared towards those of you who are looking for love, or, you know, you're on that kind of energy level for love. This isn't a reading for you guys who are in relationships and quite happy in them. I'm sorry, but you know, it doesn't work that way with me doing readings sometimes. If you come specifically for a reading, you're asking about your relationship that you're happy in, you just want to see how it's going, that's fine. But in these particular readings, it's a little bit difficult to try and get those energies out. So we'll see what's coming in anyway. Universe Spirit, show me what's coming in for Virgo and love in February 2018. Show me Virgo and love. What's coming in for Virgo and love in February 2018? Show me Virgo and love. What's coming in for Virgo and love? Show me Virgo and love for February 2018. What's coming in for Virgo and love in February 2018? Show me Virgo and love in February 2018. Show me. Alright, let's split the deck into three. 1, 2, 3. We'll collect that back up. Right, so around you guys, the Chariot in the reverse. I've seen this before. Some of you guys feel that something's come to a halt in terms of love here. Chariot reverse is where something has come to a halt. The focus around you guys is putting the brakes on. Chariot reverse is putting the brakes on. This is about a situation that's not particularly successful. So I think the energies will be around that. Your challenge is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you guys, Virgo, there will be perhaps a younger earth sign individual. It could be a Taurus, Virgo like yourselves, or Capricorn individual with this Page of Pentacles being your challenge, which is why you're putting the brakes on the situation. Or it might be the Page of Pentacles, something to do with communication, attraction, or starting a relationship with this Page of Pentacles. Might be somebody who's proven to be a bit lazy or something. The reason that everything is happening for you guys is the Nine of Wands in the reverse. I think you've come to realisation. I think that you, with the Nine of Wands, the foundation shows, I feel, Virgo, that you guys have finally kind of given up on a situation. Nine of Wands in the upright means to hang on in there. It means no matter what, hang on in there, because there is something that will manifest from this situation. It really is a manifestation card. It speaks about the last hour, the 11th hour, and I'm seeing something manifesting with this Nine of Wands energy as a root issue. But in the reverse, I think that you guys have pretty much kind of said, you know what, actually I'm just letting a situation go with this Nine of Wands in the reverse. And as a result of that, the Eight of Cups in the reverse though. So I think in the foundation with this Nine of Wands in reverse, I do see you guys having given up on a situation with that Nine of Wands in reverse in the foundation. But in the recent past, I think that you've changed your mind, because you've got the Eight of Cups reverse, and this says, should I be walking away from this or should I stay? So I feel that even though you guys gave up in the foundation, Virgo, on a situation, I think that in the recent past you guys have been kind of stuck in limbo as to whether to stay or go. And as a result of that, the most likely outcome for your love lives in February 2018 is the King of Swords in the reverse. I think that if you stayed, because you're in limbo here, and as a result of this limbo, I think the most likely outcome, Virgo, is either that this is the person around you, you will be sticking with an individual who is a manipulator, not particularly honest, or I think that you are making, because the King of Swords in the upright is always very clear. So he makes decisions based on a clear perception. Even if those decisions don't tend to work out, he will always make a decision in the clearest light, because he says, well, no, this is what needs to be done and we're going to do it. I think with the King of Swords in the reverse, it's the absence of clarity and it's the absence of bravery to take those actions. So it might be, if you guys, if this isn't a person, it might be that if you guys with this Eight of Cups are deliberating, so you look like you've changed your mind from this area, and you might be in the recent past deliberating as to whether to stay or go. I think as a result of that, most likely outcome will be that you don't act with this King of Swords in the reverse. You refuse to act on maybe a path, because this is the energy here. Things aren't moving forward in a situation, and as a result of that, the most likely outcome is the King of Swords in the reverse. I think that some of you guys will fail to take some action here if this isn't a person. Coming in, Virgo, what you'll experience is the Five of Cups in the reverse. So I'm seeing a transition and coming out of heartache, pain, depression. I'm seeing recovery here for some of you guys with Five of Cups in the reverse. You guys right now are the Three of Wands. I think that you guys don't see a future in a situation with this Three of Wands in the reverse, which is why you've put the brakes on the situation, because I think that you've given up. But I think in the recent past you had a change of mind. But your challenge is the Page of Pentacles. So the challenge might be a person, or it might be your challenge is, do I invest in this situation? To which it might be that you guys, this is a person around you, wouldn't be a particularly nice individual, because the King of Swords reverse can be abusive, cruel, or manipulative, hide secrets, tell lies. Or it'll be, well, you don't take any action, you stay in that state of limbo, you make no decision either way. I am seeing some recovery coming in, though, with the Five of Cups in terms of love. Five of Cups can be overcoming heartbreak, pain, disappointment. Coming in what you'll experience, though, is the Three of Coins in the reverse, where you're no longer willing, I feel, Virgo, you deactivate, you come outside of a partnership, you're no longer willing to work towards it, you're not recognising it. Your hopes will be, well, your fears of the Sun, that maybe this is a relationship that doesn't have the potential to bloom or grow, and the outcome shows the Tower. I'm seeing, I'm seeing some form of a breakup for some of you guys. I'm sorry about that, but it's the way it is. Sorry. Virgo, you might not like it, but this is for you guys who resonate with the freaking reading, okay? So please don't get out your pram. It's if you resonate with it, alright? You might not resonate with it. Why is Virgo the Three of Wands in the reverse in February 2018? Why is Virgo the Three of Wands reversed? Okay, so I feel that you guys here, you see no future with a liar. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a deceptive individual. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But I feel that you guys see no future. In February 2018, I think that you see no future. It's often, I think that this is either you see no future with somebody who's been quite deceptive, or you see no future in deceiving yourself, or you see no future in avoiding something with this Seven of Swords. Because in the foundation, you guys have experienced the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And I'm going to see why you've experienced the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So I think that you have been with this Nine of Wands in the reverse. I'm seeing, because the Wands represent passion, and they represent fire, and they represent energy. So in the upright, this would be somebody who's been very on edge. Okay, this is somebody who's not showing them as on edge, but the Nine of Wands represents, often being on edge, being on, really in a state of anger. Sometimes is the Nine of Wands, and I think that you have released the anger. I think that in your foundation, you finally released the anger over being perhaps abandoned, because Five of Coins represents abandonment. So I think that you guys with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, you've accepted, because the Nine of Wands reverse can be, well, I accept. You know what? I'm tired of kind of hanging around, I'm tired of waiting, or I'm tired of getting really annoyed or angry about the situation. So what I'm going to do with the Nine of Wands, I'm just going to accept that, this situation is over, that this person abandoned me, that this situation lacked any type of commitment or foundation here. But in recent past, you guys have felt the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Or you've experienced the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is either where you're in limbo as to whether to stay or go, or somebody's returning. So why have you experienced the Eight of Cups in the reverse? The Seven of Cups. Okay. Well, I feel that as a result, I think that in the recent past, I think that you guys admitted and you accepted, I feel, with this Nine of Wands in the reverse, okay, that somebody has abandoned you, or, the door is closed on this situation, or that you've got to leave this situation, because Five of Coins can represent to leave. So some of you guys, it might be that you've accepted that you're out there on your own and you've got to leave this situation. But I think in the recent past, you have returned with this Eight of Cups in the reverse. So in the recent past, I feel that you have changed your mind with this Eight of Cups in the reverse. Possibly with the Seven of Cups, because you're quite confused. Because Seven of Cups represents confusion. So I think you changed your mind due to confusion, maybe, with the Seven of Cups in the upright. And your challenge is the Page of Pentacles in the upright. See why your challenge is the Page of Pentacles. Well, your challenge is the Page of Pentacles, investing in this relationship. Page of Pentacles represents a proposal or to invest. The Lovers isn't in the reverse, so this is about a committed relationship. So this might be investing in, or growing, or nurturing. Page of Pentacles represents to nurture. To nurture this relationship could be your challenge with that Page of Pentacles and the Lovers. And as a result of that, your focus will be on the Chariot in the reverse. So I think that this is putting the brakes on something here with this Chariot in the reverse showing up. Well, I think that your focus will be on putting the brakes on this relationship and withdrawing with the Hermit energy showing there. And the most likely outcome will be the King of Swords in the reverse for love. And why is the most likely outcome the King of Swords in the reverse? But, I think that the most likely outcome will be, because I think that you guys in the recent past have been undecided. I think that you let somebody go here and you accepted that you needed to leave the situation, or you accepted that you'd been abandoned, or you accept that you need to abandon this situation here with the Five of Coins. But I think recently, Virgo, you were in limbo, Eight of Cups in the reverse, over choices. You were in limbo. You didn't know whether to stay or go. So you were kind of between a rock and a hard place over many choices that you have to make around this situation with the Seven of Cups. Because your challenges, for some of you guys it's proposal. Some of you guys maybe you've been made a proposal in terms of this union, because Page of Pentacles is a proposal card. Or it might be that your challenge is working on developing, nurturing with that Page of Pentacles energy, this union with the Lover's energy. And as a result of that, I think that you guys, the energy around you, or the focus will be on putting a halt on this relationship and withdrawing while you seek some inner reflection and some clarity with the Hermit card on this situation. But the most likely outcome is, I think that this isn't you. I think that this King of Swords will reject you anyway for some of you guys, because you've got the Seven of Wands, which is a rejection card often, and the King of Swords in the reverse. This could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, or this could be somebody who's quite manipulative, a cruel man or a cruel woman. The most likely outcome could be anyway that this cruel individual will reject you. Seven of Wands. I think coming in, you guys, and it might be that you've let this situation already go, but some of you guys are contemplating, well, maybe I should contact this person. And I think that really probably no. Because the energy around you guys, or where you'll be focused, is to put a halt to this situation here and withdraw with the Hermit card. Because the most likely outcome as a result of that is that this person, this King of Swords. But I think if you put a halt to this situation and withdraw, the most likely outcome will be that this King of Swords, this person will become very annoyed and angry and seek to reject you. So there's somebody around you who I don't think is 100% rejected just as yet. But as a result of that energy here, you've got the most likely outcome is that this person will reject you anyway if you put a halt to this. Because if we go from here, Virgo, for love, you guys here are the Nine of Wands in the reverse. You have accepted that somebody has abandoned you, or you've accepted that you need to abandon this person, that you need to leave whoever this person is and go out there on your own. And as a result of that, your focus for the month of February 2018 will be to put a halt on proceedings and withdraw from the situation to gain some perspective and clarity with that Hermit. But the most likely outcome from that energy will be that this cruel individual, King of Swords in the reverse, is going to reject you anyway, for some of you guys. Because in the recent past, you guys have, with this Eight of Cups, returned and changed your mind with that Eight of Cups, and looked at different options around this situation. I think you've changed your mind. You've been stuck in limbo as to what options, what choice you should make with this individual here. Because your challenge is the Page of Pentacles. Nurturing, growing, building, investing in this relationship. And as a result of that, I feel that in the immediate future, you guys will experience this Five of Cups in the reverse. So I see this as a release. You're released from worries, Nine of Swords. So I see as a result of this energy here, where you guys have been in limbo in terms of what choice to make with that Seven of Cups energy, because your challenge is investing, I feel, in this love card here, the lovers in this union here. I think the result of that will be in the immediate future, the Five of Cups. You will be overcoming worries, or you will be overcoming loss in terms of you're overcoming... No, I think that as a result of that energy, what you'll experience is the fact that with this Five of Cups, because this is the overcoming worries card, off worries, it doesn't make any sense. So to me, this is your Five of Cups here, you guys overcoming the worry of whatever this is here, will set somebody else worrying. And I think it's this King of Swords. So I think whatever it is you do here, Virgo, is going to cause somebody else to worry with that Nine of Swords energy. All right. And yeah, somebody's worrying about a separation, I feel, with the Ten of Coins in the reverse. So because you seem to be in recovery mode, I think that this King of Swords here is going to be worried about you guys screwing him over, him or her over, leaving the relationship. Somebody else is worried around you. Even though you're worried, you're more in an acceptance stage here. So you've accepted something with the relationship is wrong, or that you need to leave it or abandon it, or that somebody's abandoned you. But I do feel here I think the power lies more in your hands, Virgo, because in the recent past, you guys have, I feel, with this Eight of Cups in the reverse, I think that you have returned, you've changed your mind, and you said, I'm not sure about whether I should leave. Possibly because you've got a lot of things that you need to tie up as well with that Seven of Cups. It doesn't look like it's such an easy thing for some of you guys to leave. Because your challenge is the Page of Pentacles and the Lovers. Maybe your challenge is as a child here, for example. Lovers is about love. Maybe there's a child that you love, or maybe the challenge is investing or building this relationship in the Lovers card, the Union. But I do feel that you guys, as a result of this energy, I think it's more about building, investing in this Page of Pentacles, Lovers, this union, this partnership, the Lovers energy. And I think that as a result of that, though, what you'll find in the immediate future, Virgo, is that you guys with this Five of Cups, you're overcoming pain and hurt, and you seem to be coming to some form of resolution on this situation. I think that this resolution that you find, Five of Cups in the reverse, is going to cause worry to this King of Swords here, because this person can see that you are gradually thinking about leaving the situation. Some of you guys, separation, divorce, whatever it is, but he's got somebody worrying. Coming in, you'll experience the Three of Coins in the reverse, Virgo. And let's have a look at what the Three of Coins reverse is about. The Page of Swords. Okay, so I feel that you guys will stop working on trying to communicate with this individual, trying to sort through this situation. The Three of Coins in the reverse represents to stop working. All right, you're no longer working as a partnership. So you'll experience a deactivation in terms of this Three of Coins. So in terms of communication, some of you guys, if you've gone to mediation or something with a partner, it might be that you deactivate that and you stop mediating, I guess, with this individual. Because your hopes are, or your fears, I think your fears are the Sun in the reverse. So let's have a look at what we get with the Sun in the reverse. The Ten of Swords. So I think that your fears are that this Sun in the reverse, this lack of happiness is going to bring things, so it's going to bring depression, or it's going to bring, I don't think that this is betrayal as such showing up here, because I can't really see betrayal around the reading. I just see a very cruel person some of you guys are dealing with. But this lack of happiness, Sun in the reverse is a lack of happiness or lack of confidence, will bring things to a complete and utter head, or it's going to bring a lot of pressure to the relationship, that type of thing. And I think the outcome for some of you guys in February 2018 are the Tower in the upright. Let's see what we get with the Tower. Four of Swords in the reverse. So we don't get Four of Swords in the upright. So this breakup or a major shift bringing peace, bringing restoration. Well, I think that there's going to be some form of a shake-up here, and I think it's going to bring some restlessness. To a Knight of Swords in the reverse. And I think the Knight of Swords is this King of Swords. I think it's going to be a wake-up call for this individual here. I don't think it's you, Virgo. I think it's the other person. I've seen somebody's getting a wake-up call. Because the Four of Swords in the reverse means a wake-up call, and the Knight of Swords means somebody who's not active. They're not willing to pursue, or they're not willing to take action. So this is a wake-up call on somebody who's not willing to take action. So I'm seeing, because the Four of Swords is restlessness. So I'm seeing this shake-up here that you're going to present, because I think you guys are going to be saying to someone, look, I'm not willing to invest. I want to deactivate our partnership in terms of the Page of Swords. All of the work that we've been trying to initiate, the communication that we've had, maybe some mediation, whatever this is. And I think as a result of that, this announcement, this Tower, this major kind of, surprise, I feel in the outcome is going to give a great wake-up call with the Four of Swords to somebody who hasn't even been trying. Because I don't think there has been somebody who's been trying here around some of you Virgos. I think somebody hasn't been trying. Okay. And I think that's why you guys don't see a future with the Seven of Swords. I'm seeing a lot of the swords that I feel are the same person. It might be an air sign some of you guys are dealing with. Seven of Swords, I think, is the King of Swords, and I think it's the Knight of Swords. So I think those three characters are the same. Mainly. So I think there's a lot of sword energy for you guys showing up here. So let's get this reading again, Virgo. What do I see coming in for your love lives in Valentine's, February 2018? Well, I feel with the Three of Wands in the reverse, there is, with this Three of Wands in the reverse, there is, you guys show us this. So I think that you don't see a future with the Three of Wands. With someone who I feel that you have seen as being a little bit of a manipulator. Seven of Swords is manipulators and deceivers. With a deceiver, you don't see a future with this individual here. And I think that this is because in the foundation, why it's all happening is because you have accepted with this Nine of Wands in the reverse that you really need to kind of move out of this situation, that you need to abandon it, let it go. But I think that in the recent past, you guys have had a change of mind and you've been kind of stuck in limbo with that Eight of Cups energy in the reverse. Possibly to do with lots of choices, lots of things that need to be tied up, need to be put in order. So maybe it's not so easy to move out of a situation because there's lots of things. Seven of Cups can also be something that things need to be kind of put in order. Things are in disarray and need to be put in order. So I think that you guys have been unable to completely walk away because there's a lot of things that need to be put in order here with the Seven of Cups. Your challenge, I feel, is investing with the Page of Cups. I mean, there could be a Page of Pentacles and, you know, your challenge might be there is somebody else around you, a Page of Pentacles who you're in love with. It could be a younger lover and the lover's energy. Somebody that you're in love with here. Page of Pentacles could be a younger Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual that you guys have a great affinity towards. So this could be a third party situation. And I think that there is, but I think it's only minor because to me it doesn't seem to show up in any of the other reading. It might be there's somebody else around you that you have a great affinity towards instead of this other person. And it might be that your challenge is investing. Page of Pentacles also represents to invest in this union here. Which is why the energies around you will be about putting a halt on this relationship, the Chariot in the reverse, whilst you take time to withdraw into some inner reflection with that Hermit. But the most likely outcome from all of that would be that this person would be cruel. King of Swords. The person that you guys might be involved with is a King of Swords in reverse. So they'll show their cruel side by blocking you out because you've done this. I think because you put a pause on something with an individual, Virgo, I see somebody be turning around and being a bit of a bitch about it. King of Swords in the reverse by blocking you out. Maybe if you leave the home for a bit, changing the, you know, the keys on the locks on the door, that type of thing. What you experience coming in is the Five of Cups. So I'm seeing you guys recovering here, Taurus. But I think that this gets this King of Swords very worried that you guys are about to leave completely. It might be that because you're in recovery here, this person starts to worry that you're going to perhaps try and drain them of money, perhaps with that Ten of Coins in the reverse. That you're leaving you're going to leave this long-standing relationship with the Ten of Coins in the reverse. And influence is coming in. I'm not seeing with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm seeing what you experience coming in is the inability to work on communicating perhaps with this individual anymore, with this Page of Swords and that Three of Coins. Because your fears will be that this situation, this unhappy situation with the Sun card could end very badly with the Ten of Swords showing up here. Or if you delay. Your fears could be, well, if you delay changes with the Sun energy, you're going to get burnt with that Ten of Swords energy showing there. And I feel that the outcome is the Tower. There's a major shift in the overall outcome for February happening, but I feel that this is going to bring a great deal of restlessness to somebody, to this Knight of Swords. In the reverse. Okay, and it could also be that you are the Knight of Swords in the reverse, Virgo, because Knight of Swords in the reverse says I don't want any drama. So it might be that this major shift or this major this major declaration with the Tower energy to whoever this King of Swords is here, and Seven of Swords person is here. It might be this major shift, this major declaration is going to cause a lot of unrest to a person who doesn't want any drama with the Knight of Swords. Or to a person who's not working or moving hard enough or to sort the situation out with the Knight of Swords. So I think it's going to bring in a great deal of, you know, drama and a great deal of unrest for some of you guys. It's either you that's going to be feeling that drama or it's the person that you're actually saying, look, I don't want to work on this anymore with. Let's have a look at what your advice is, Virgo, for the month of February 2018. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Virgo on this reading? What is the advice? What is the advice that you have for Virgo in terms of love for February 2018? Show me. Well, that's interesting. We've got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. That's interesting. I mean, you know, who knows? Maybe the Tower is a maybe this is the energy that gives, in the overall outcome, the major shift with the Tower energy. Maybe this gives whoever it is a kick up the ass, that they need to do something with that Four of Swords and Knight of Swords. So maybe there's a makeup thing going on here. I'm going to see what else, what other advice do you have for Virgo on this reading? What other advice do you have for Virgo on this reading? Show me. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. You're going to have faith in how this situation turns out, Virgo. Alright, I'm seeing quite a bit of disharmony happening in February for you and another individual. And it's all because you're saying, that's it, I'm done, finished. And they get worried about it. I think you're dealing with somebody who's potentially been trying to call you bluff. And when you finally do that, when you finally say, no, I am doing this, they suddenly become very, very scared. So you need to trust in this situation. It's going to work out, I think, in your favour at some point. All right, that's your love reading for February 2018. Virgo, I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day. Take care.